Alright, so welcome back, guys. So this is going to be a major spoiler. So this explains what happened in the very beginning of the game. When Varric went to confront Solas. So this is the what
That's
happened.
Where it all began.
So heavy spoiler warning.
Am I going to see that?
I think you already know.
So this is going to be your final warning. So if you guys have any interest in playing the game, turn away now.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca. You need to listen.
Varric! Nev!
Rook.
Let's go! This way!
Alright, so look, I had a strong suspicion all this time that Varric was a figment of our imagination, that he was killed by Solas. It was very obvious, especially when nobody interacts with him apart from you, and whenever you think about Varric, it's as if you were remembering somebody that is no longer alive. And that's also kind of why I titled one of the videos Schizophrenic, and why I keep talking about schizophrenia in this game, because apart from it being a mental disorder that, anyways, I'm not going to get into to that. So I knew I had a very big inkling that the developers were going to kill off as many mainstays of the game, and there was only Harding and Varric. Now, does Harding die by the end of the game? I have no idea. I don't watch anybody playing the game. This is me experiencing the game first hand. But I did see this part, and then I reloaded this scene because I thought it was a important and big enough scene for people to actually see and know what happened.
Solas killed you. His friend. You tried to talk to him, to reason with him. And he cut you down.
Pretty sure he didn't mean to.
It doesn't matter. You're still dead.
Yeah. Sorry about that, kid.
I'm sorry, Varric.
For what?
For not saving you.
Shit. Didn't you learn anything from this place? I made the choice. To talk to him. To try to reach him. Even knowing the risks. Because he was my friend. My decision, my sacrifice. And you don't get to take that from me.
But
Every story's got an ending. This one just came a little earlier than I'd planned.
all this time, Harding and Nev... Why didn't anyone tell me?
They thought you knew. You're the only one that wasn't in on it.
But they talked to you, I remember.
Nope. They talked to you. Or to themselves. You just filled in the blanks. Time to finish this story. Your
Schizophrenia.
story.
As
I just know
predicted.
the ending's going to be killer.
What happens now? To you?
I'll disappear. Go back to just being a memory.
Right.
Hey, don't get all misty-eyed on me, okay? I had a good run, and I don't regret a second of it.
What about Solas?
I would have said you can talk to him. Get him to listen. But I tried that, and, well, we know how that went. You're going to have to fight
Alright,
him.
so was that a hint?
Because if he doesn't end the world, doesn't restore the ancient magic, then he's not the misunderstood hero, fighting for the greater good. He's just someone who's hurt a lot of people. And he'll never let himself be that.
So how do I get out of here?
Listen to your team. Like you always do.
This way. It's thinner here. Better be right.
They're waiting for you. Just take it one step at a time.
Goodbye, Varric. And thank you.
Rook!
Looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. You already have everything you need.
There! A light! We've got something. Get ready.
Alright, look, guys, if you really want to get ahead of the curve and understand whatever's going on in these times, learn about schizophrenia. You are going to understand why some people are the way they are.
Last of the Evanuris. Come to reign.
Why they
over
act the way they
you with
do, why they
fine
perceive the
and
world
gentle
the way they do, why they feel they're perpetual
Citizens of
victims
Minrathous, give
of a
yourselves
system
to
that's
me.
out to get them, hearing
Together
things
we shall unleash
that aren't
magic
there,
so
seeing things that
glorious.
aren't there, looking for
limitless.
patterns.
That all the world will be transformed.
When you understand what schizophrenia is, or the basics of it, you will be amazed at what's going on in the world. I even have a couple of videos
He seized
talking about
control of the Archon's
schizophrenia.
palace.
Check them out.
While the Magisterium was in full session, only the Venatori seem to have survived.
How are the Shadow Dragons?
Still fighting, last we heard. But Elgernon's blighted the city, and the Venatori have sealed the gates. No one can get in or out.
Even the Minratha Soluvians went dark. We can't check in with the Shadow Dragons. If it weren't for Solas, they'd already be dead.
Solas?
He got to Minrathis just before the gates were sealed. He saved some civilians and killed some Venatori.
Now, everyone's following Solas, like he's the only one who can save them.
So I will agree with everybody so far. The end game is actually the best part of the game. Even the story is actually compelling. All they had to do was work on the game the way they did in the last couple of hours of the game, and the game would have been so much better received. This is why these people are stupid. So I'm going to explain to you why the stupid people are the most dangerous people in the world. There are people that operate on a win-win playing field. They'll do things where they win, and they'll do things where other people will win. There are people who will do things where they will lose, but somebody else will win positively. That's sacrifice, charity. Then there are the people that will win and others will lose. These are the crooks, the bandits, the schemers of society. Bad guys. And then you have the stupid. These people operate on a loss for themselves and a loss for everybody around them. And this is what the developers of Dragon Age, the Veilguard, did. Their game was a loss for a loss. They knew what players wanted, and they actively went against what the players wanted. They protested against the customer, against the player base. They spent millions and millions of dollars, hundreds of millions, I'm sure, like at least $200 million to make this game. They lost. Their studio is closing down. Dragon Age is over, and the players lost a beloved series. When it was confirmed Varric died, I did feel it. Because I've played all the Dragon Age games, and I was a very big fan of Varric. These people are stupid.
He'll save them from the Blight or die trying. He's not lying about that. Though I doubt anyone rallying to the Dreadwolf's banner knows that he plans to drown the world in demons once Elgernon is dead.
He can't hurt Elgernon yet. That archdemon makes him invulnerable.
So Solas has to kill it first.
And once that's done, Solas goes for Elgernon with the dagger he took from us.
That's why we need to get to Solas first.
He's not going to be happy when he sees you've escaped from his trap.
That's his problem. He's got the dagger, and the dagger's the only thing that can kill Elgernon. We need to get it back.
We did attempt to create a dagger to replace the one Solas took.
It looks similar, even feels similar, but it won't cut through enchantments like the real one does.
So it cannot kill Elgernon.
Looks real enough.
But it is not. We don't have the right weapon to take down our target, and we lost too much killing Gillenane. We have no idea where Neve is or what Elgernon is doing to her.
And Davron and Hassan,
Like, this is the only part of the game that I've ever felt compelled to continue playing the game. My thing to play the game was to romance Tash and uninstall it. But the romance happens at the end of the game. So I was like, alright, might as well play it to the end. So stupid, these people. So stupid.
I know I'm not the only one who didn't make it off that island. We lost Nev. We lost Davrin. So let's remember them. Remember what they sacrificed. And let's honor them by finishing the job. Get a message to anyone who's still out there. Tell them we're gonna stop Elganon, and we need their help to do it. Then fix up your gear and take care of any unfinished business. In the morning, we take back Minrathous.
Hey, you okay?
No. But I will be.
Listen, let us get word to our allies. We've got this. You take care of yourself. I'll stop by your room in a while.
And even she becomes likable at the end. Yeah, so this is where the Schizophrenia
Varric.
took place.
Are you busy? I came to apologize. Yeah, I know. I'm always apologizing for something. I should have seen this sooner. I should have known. Or maybe I did. And I just didn't want it to be true. I really wish you were here. Who's gonna put up with all my self-doubts? And listen to me ramble when things go wrong? You never did finish telling me the story about Isabella and the Arashok. Anyway, thank you. For putting me on your team. For being the voice in my head that told me I was good enough when I didn't believe it. So, I'll go out there and do this. For you. And Davrin. And Assad. And Nev. And everyone else we've lost. Goodbye, Varric. I know where to find you if I need you.
Alright, so the only cutscene was with Varric's clothes. So everything else was just dialogue, banter, chatter. So I cut that stuff out. Alright, so next video will be the end game where we go and confront Solas and Algernon. Whatever will happen, who knows. So guys, I really appreciate you guys giving me some of your time today. I don't usually encourage you guys to, whatever, anyway. So come back for the next videos. Pay attention to what I said in this video. Listen to it again if you have to. And take heed of what I said. So I appreciate you guys giving me some of your time today. And please drop a like and please do subscribe. Bookmark the channel because you are likely never going to get my channel recommended to you again. For some ridiculous freaking reason, YouTube refuses to let this channel grow. It's so... I don't understand it. So I appreciate you guys. As always, stay stellar. GigaVega, Michael out. Later, man.